Hey everyone, I'm here with Marcus, and today we're diving into everything coming in Season 9, Sins of the Horadrim, launching on July 1st. This time around, I thought we'd set the stage with a little bit of lore. So, you've discovered the existence of long-lost Horadric relics powered by the blood of the great enemy, Astaroth. To keep Sanctuary secure, these dangerous relics were sealed away by Donan within Horadric strong rooms throughout Sanctuary's nightmare dungeons. But now, as the seals begin to weaken, demons are drawn to the blood and eager to absorb the hellish powers within. You must call upon the arcane magic of the Horadrim to locate the remaining relics, uncovering the dark secrets behind the faithful choices of Donan and his once prominent order.
The Horadrim have seen better days. Sorry, Donan. But they didn't leave us empty-handed. The game is getting some permanent additions, including new Nightmare Dungeon affixes, Horadric Strong Rooms, which are intense, timed micro-dungeons, and Escalating Nightmares, a challenge that puts you through 3 consecutive Nightmare Dungeons, each one tougher than the last. On the seasonal side, you can look forward to Horadric spells, which offer more customization than ever before, plus new Horadric jewels to collect, which are socketable power-ups that boost and fine-tune your build, along with a host of other changes, many of which we'll cover in this video.
Let's start off with Horadric Strong Rooms. These are fast-paced, timed micro-dungeons where you'll race against the clock to slay enemies to build up your Horadric attunement as fast as possible. It's basically your score. The higher your score, the better your rewards. I'm happy to report that Horadric Strong Rooms are here to stay, and you can expect to see them in both seasonal and eternal realms. Strong Rooms are located within Nightmare Dungeons and Escalating Nightmares. The higher the difficulty tier, the better your odds of finding them. Also, you want to keep a close eye on your sigils this season. If one of them has a Horadric Strong Room affix, it guarantees a spawn. So, while blasting through Nightmare Dungeons and Escalating Nightmares, you'll want to be on the lookout for a hidden gateway. If you find one, step through it, and you'll be teleported straight into a strong room. Go ahead and clear out the monsters in the area. Don't worry, they probably deserve it anyway. And you'll be presented with a choice of Horadric pillars to select. These options influence the run a bit, so choose wisely. The number of available pillars scales with the difficulty. From there, it's go time. Slay as fast as you can to boost your score before the timer runs out. Any deaths will reduce your remaining time. For hardcore players, this will definitely reduce your time by a lot. When the timer runs out, you'll need to defeat the boss to earn the loot cache that scales with both your score and the current torment level. Inside, you'll find legendaries, obdicite, crafting materials, Horadric files. Horadric files are the seasonal currency used to power up and craft your seasonal items and spells. But most importantly, upon completion, you'll get a chance for an escalation sigil, which Marcus will cover. But I did want to mention, if you go back and complete the original dungeon where you first found the strong room, you'll get a nice buff for doing so. Kinda neat.
Escalating Nightmares is an activity that challenges you to complete a series of 3 consecutive dungeons. On Torment difficulties, the monsters become stronger as you progress throughout. In addition, 2 additional affixes are added to each consecutive dungeon, so by the 3rd dungeon, things may be getting a little bit dicey. Escalation sigils drop from Horadric Strong Rooms on Torment difficulties and on the seasonal reputation track. We hope this new endgame activity provides an alternative way to farm valuable resources like obdicite, boss materials, and even gives you the chance to take on a different boss. Also exclusive to Torment difficulties is that if you finish all 3 dungeons, you will stand face to face with Exalted Astaroth. This boss fight features a unique duo mechanic that will leave for you to discover. But hey, if you manage to take him down, you'll be rewarded handsomely with multiple greater affix items, abstruse sigils, crafting materials, and of course, the glory that comes with conquering a true nightmare.
His blood's gonna make some sick loot this season.
Yep, we're not sorry, Puppy Dad, but we are sorry, Amalgama. We never meant to hurt you. This is also a great time to talk about the new affixes you can find in Escalating Nightmares and Nightmare Dungeons. These add extra variety and rewards to your runs. For example, Horadric Reserves, despite it sounding like some delicious handcrafted cheese, actually spawns additional loot chests packed with extra rewards. There's another affix that brings in more shrines, and Treasure Breach gives you a shot at encountering treasure goblins, which are always a good time. But my personal favorite has to be Forgotten Wisdom, which gives enemies a chance to drop experience orbs on kill. You can level very fast with this affix, so keep an eye out for them.
Alright, let's dive into Horadric spells. A customization system that lets you control how a seasonal power is triggered, how the spell targets enemies, what elemental damage it deals, and what additional modifiers are layered on top of that. To get started, open up your inventory and navigate to the seasonal tab. You'll probably notice right away that it mirrors your skill bar. Begin by selecting one of the 5 base powers called catalysts. Let's go with Celestial Surge. Next, choose an infusion, which completely changes the elemental type of your spell. I'm going to go with fire because fire. And finally, you'll add on some Arcana mods to tweak the spell even further. You can use up to 3 different Arcana for your spell, but let's throw on Potent Ally for this one, as it helps me in the pit by breaking down those annoying barriers monsters can have. And just like that, you've crafted a Horadrim spell. Now that you get the basics, let's go over the different catalyst options. Aside from Celestial Surge, you've got Disintegrate, which forms an arcane tether between you and your target to deal constant damage. Then there's Astral Pillar, which summons a column of energy that taunts enemies and dishes out some nice AoE damage. The Propulsion Catalyst blasts enemies with mana, knocks them back, and finally, Anomaly spawns up to 5 floating pets that deal damage. My favorite part is that you can actually command them to explode on the target for a nice big boom.
Infusions, as Ruben mentioned, alter the elemental type of your Horadrim spell. There are 5 types: Fire, Shadow, Cold, Poison, and Lightning. Each offer unique bonuses depending on the infusion you choose. For example, the Fire infusion disables the enemy affix Chilling Wind, providing a tactical edge in combat. Arcana is another customizable layer, with 20 different options to choose from. Each Arcana provides a distinct effect, such as applying vulnerable to enemies, increasing movement speed, enhancing various Horadrim spells, or even teleporting your character. Pretty wicked. Catalysts, infusions, and Arcana can all be leveled up and enhanced using the seasonal currency called Horadrim Files. Once you reach Torment 1 difficulty, you'll begin to see Horadrim Tomes as rewards for completing strong rooms. These consumable items allow you to craft Horadrim Jewels at the Horadrim Lapidary in Karagar. Just follow the seasonal questline and you'll be guided right to them. Crafting a Horadrim Jewel requires the seasonal currency we mentioned earlier and gem fragments. Once crafted, these jewels can be socketed into your jewelry slots. Horadrim Jewels are powerful. They come standard with base all resistance, armor stats, and each one has a unique affix to build with. The goal is to let you experiment with different jewels and find the ones that best fit your build or playstyle. One of my favorites is the Idol from Below. Equipping this jewel gives you a chance to spawn more monster density, but at the same time, you're literally being hunted. Definitely my kind of mechanic. These jewels can also provide bonuses to Arcana, movement speed, critical chance, catalyst enhancements, and even increase the size of your minions, a favorite among many. In total, there are 15 different Horadrim jewels to craft and experiment with, offering a wide range of variety.
Running Horadrim strong rooms and progressing through the seasonal reputation board are excellent ways to gather all the Horadrim files and Arcana you'll need. But if you find yourself short on seasonal currency, be sure to check your inventory, as you might have an elixir of files on hand. This handy consumable boosts your seasonal currency gains while defeating enemies in Nightmare dungeons and escalating nightmares. In addition to these systems, there are several other quality of life improvements, like Ashes for example, which have been rebalanced in terms of when and where they are earned during the seasonal journey. Masterworking costs have also been reduced across the board, and a brand new unique item is being added to the loophole per class. One particularly welcome change is you can now activate a Nightmare Dungeon sigil while already inside another dungeon. No need to leave first anymore. It's a small tweak, but a game changer for those smoother dungeon runs. Oh, and for console players, full mouse and keyboard support will be available when this all launches on July 1st. Well, that's the rundown. If you'd like to dive deeper, check out the official Diablo 4 blog for the full list of spells, jewels, new unique items, and a host of other updates coming to both seasonal and eternal realms. Thanks for the support and feedback across all of our channels. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.